Trayce, I don't know if you had a chance to see Kofi last night. It was kind of a dominating performance. He's coming in on a high. You faced him a few times before. Knowing his tendencies a little, how much are you looking forward to that matchup, and what are going to be some of the keys to kind of contain him and slow him down?
Most definitely. Kofi's a great player. Obviously, last night he had a great game. I was surprised Wisconsin didn't double him. That was a little weird to me. But there's certain things that he likes to do that we're going to take away from him. We're going to throw different bigs at him. Hopefully I can use my quickness and my athleticism to try and slow him down. So that'll be a big game. But it's going to be a big game, not only for me, but for my teammates as well, because Illinois in general, they're shooting the ball really well from the three as well. So especially with Plummer and Frazier. So they got a lot of key pieces that we got to slow down, but he's probably the biggest factor.
Tom Brew.
Trayce, you've had a lot of success offensively against Kofi, though, too. When you look at what they're trying to do to you, are there certain things you look for to try to take advantage of?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my quickness, especially against him. Try to go around him laterally, lots of rips. I think we're gonna try to do some ball screen stuff of that nature. Try to force him out of the paint a little bit. So we're just gonna try to see what works the best, and then probably stick with whatever's working for us.
Dustin.
Hey, Trayce. How have you seen X evolve as a player in the course of this season? How have you seen his game change, and just how important has he been to kind of add another dynamic to what you guys do on both ends?
X has been playing with a lot of just tenacity. He's been playing super hard, and then I think he feeds off of the crowd's energy. I think he feeds off of the negative energy as well. I think he uses it as something to prove to himself. So that's been really big for us. But he's been playing some really good ball, finding the right like play and with his teammates, knowing when to score, knowing when to pass. So we're gonna have to need that from our point guard. And he's turning into a real leader, especially with the younger guys. He's trying to lead them and get them in position. So he's running our offense, and that's something we need from him.
Mike Schumann.
Yeah, hey Trayce, I've noticed some post-game locker room things with you where you come up, you put your arm around Christian, you're writing the other team's name on the board, even just minutes after the last game just ended. I guess how much of is that just you just wanting to really take this team and lead it to the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, that's always next game mentality is always on our mind. And then with Christian, Christian's someone that's he's been through a lot with his 2 years here. So just seeing him be able to go out there and just play freely, just be able to just hoop. I know he's been waiting to do that for a long time. And so I'm proud of him. I just want to show him a little love because I know he's been struggling a little bit lately, but finally having a little breakthrough, and hopefully he can build off of that.
Keegan.
Hey, Trayce. I just talked to Miller, and he said that something that makes his team so special defensively is taking your matchups personally, keeping your guy in front of you and not letting them score. Is that something that gives you a little extra push?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think a lot of guys, coach is always talking a little trash about this person's going to do this to you. I think some of the guys take it personally. And so, but I also think our help defense is really well. Our end to get out, especially the last two games, have been really well, and teams haven't been able to shoot the ball very well on us. So, or having driving lanes for kicks. So, I just think that's something that we're going to have to continue to build on because in the last two games, our defense has been really, really good. So,
Peegs.
Hey, Trayce. Jordan's minutes have gone up quite a bit here in the last couple weeks. What are the 2 or 3 things that he's starting to do better, or to kind of get that playing time up?
2 or 3 things that he's been doing good with. I think even better than he has before, his rebounding. I really think that he's been attacking the glass, getting balls at the highest point. Another thing I think offensively is his confidence is really high. Taking that short little mid-range jumper, he's been cashing it. And then defensively, just going after balls and blocking them off the glass and doing stuff of that nature, just bringing that energy off the bench. And he can just continues to do what he's doing, he's going to earn himself a lot of minutes.
Tyler Chapman.
Hey Trayce, hope that you're doing well. I know Race has talked about your guys' friendship off the court. earlier. Is there any memories that you can share that just kind of speak to your guys' friendship overall?
Me and Race have a lot of memories. Some probably shouldn't be said on here, but some other ones I can think of. I think one of my favorite ones with Race, we like to play COD a lot, Call of Duty. So we do that. We used to do that every day, especially during the off season. But we'll just hang out together, watch games, watch film, do stuff, and just always be with each other. But he's been with his girlfriend a lot lately, so I've been kind of pushed to the side. But it is what it is, I guess. So.
Tom,
Trayce, you guys had a pretty rough grind there for 2-3 weeks, playing basically every third day or so, and now you've had a little bit of a gap from last Saturday to this Saturday. Has that kind of helped a little bit, kind of getting your legs fresh again, and just kind of been able to maybe kind of recharge a bit?
Yes, most definitely. Just those 16 days, not having an off day, just keep playing and playing. I just think it was kind of wearing down on some of our guys. So just having a little bit of time off just to get our legs under us, get up and down a little bit against each other again. I think it's been good for us. So hopefully we can do that. But then I think we're itching to play again. So hopefully we come out with high intensity for the game on Saturday.
Dustin,
Trayce, how do you think Trey Galloway's changed what you guys can do on defense? How much better of a defense do you think you are based on what he's been able to do, especially taking on some of those higher scoring two guards?
Yeah, something with Trey is that he plays with such a high energy all the time. And he's really, really good at blowing up screens and not letting his man get the ball. And it's crazy because he doesn't look as big as he actually is. He's all 6'5". So he's sometimes guarding players that are 6'3", 6'2", but he's so quick that he stays with them. So it's something that just gets him on the floor, like with his energy and how he plays and stealing the ball. And then when he's out in transition, he can score on anyone. So it's really big for us and our team.
last question, Tyler.
Trayce, I don't know if this is kind of oversimplifying it a little bit, but kind of going off of the the teammate question before is, why is like being a good teammate important to you? Like why is that something that you want to take responsibility of?
Well, the way that I look at it, my high school coach once told me that great teams have great teammates. And so that's something that's always stuck with me. And if you're a great teammate, hopefully you can spread that energy across the board. And if you're all playing for each other instead of playing for something else, then you're going to have a really good team. And whenever teams aren't playing selfishly and they play for each other, a lot of good things happen. So that's the way that I think about it.